Hey Simmers and animal lovers, it's Erin the Rescue Simmer, and today we are building a house. My house. So I am actually doing this as a collab with Char of Gaming with Char, where we are going to be making over each other's houses and sim selves with a wheel spinner. This is actually really hard when it is your own house because you are kind of painfully aware of how it's really hard to be exact with the Sims 4 measurements. So bear with me guys, I'm gonna be doing my absolute best. Okay, so this is kind of the layout of the downstairs. This is like our front door area. We've got our dining room. This is way too big. We've got our kitchen. I think this is gonna end up being too small. We have our kind of side office, guest bedroom. That's too big, honestly. And then our living room, I'm thinking maybe that this is appropriately sized, but we'll see. We'll make adjustments as we need to. Now, I am making this base game compatible so that it is easiest for Char to be able to renovate it with any pack. Okay, so these stairs are so hard. All right, let's move this back. Okay, so this is not exactly perfect, but it'll do. Okay, perfect. So here's the layout of the upstairs. We've got a bathroom, a family bathroom up here. We've got the kids' really weird shaped room. We've got a little bit of a landing, and then mine and my husband's room. Now in this back area right here, there's actually a pretty good sized 3 seasons porch. Yeah, I think that's about perfect. Okay, wonderful. And I actually think I'm gonna wall her in, because up top we have another it's not a 3 seasons porch, it's an open porch that we're gonna put some fencing around. Definitely the vampire ones are a better fit for what's actually up on my upper balcony, but we can't use packs, so this has to be base game compatible. And now the fun part, we are gonna go down and do this massive basement. Let's get some lighting down here first and foremost. And in this basement, there are 5 rooms, or 5 main areas. One that we use as more of like a workout area. So that's back here. One is the entrance to sort of the laundry area back here. And then we have this guest bedroom up here or down here with some storage closets. And then over here is actually a bathroom. I actually want to say it's probably a little bit longer than that. That's perfect. This is more what we would use as like another family room or something like that. This is also where my recording equipment is set up. So yes, I film in a basement. Thank you very much. Okay, so now that we have the whole basic layout, let's go ahead, roof, door, and window this bad boy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this half gabled roof because although from the front my house looks like it is fully gabled, it's not, it's an illusion. So we are going to press shift and then grab one side so that only one side of these eaves gets shorter. And there really isn't much overhang on either side on my house. So I'm just taking a look and making sure that I like that. I don't think that I do. So because I want, re-angled. Okay, so because I want both of these sides to be shortened, I don't have to press shift. I can just pull in these little arrows right here and it will allow me to go ahead and just shorten both sides at the same time. Now I'm gonna grab another one of the half gabled roof pieces. I'm gonna stretch it out and we're gonna push this down all the way as low as it can go. It's gonna come across like this. This has to come out all the way to here. Oh, perfect. Okay, so playing around with the roof pieces, I got it to cooperate a little bit more with me. So straight on, it looks a little bit like this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this fully gabled roof piece, stretch it across like so. I've wondered a lot like what our house type is, like what our building style is, because I play The Sims. I would not worry or wonder about that if I didn't. And I'm thinking just with the roof pieces, the fact that there isn't much overhang, when I start putting columns in, you'll start to realize too, I think that this is something called a craftsman style. It was built in the late 40s, so that fits the time period. And we live in Minnesota, so it makes sense for the area as well. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put one more patio or front porch piece here, because there is a piece of roofing that overhangs it. So we are going to make it only cover the 2 tiles. I'm actually, guys, using a Google image of my home. I will not put it up on screen, but that is how exact I want to be with this. Let's see. Okay, that's just about perfect. We are framing those roof pieces. I don't love this up here. I gotta tell ya, but there's really nothing to be done for them. So we are choosing to ignore it. I think I'm actually gonna raise this foundation 1. There's actually a few steps that go up here, but I don't have the time or patience to do that. And these columns actually look really good. What doors am I gonna use? This is actually pretty flippin' perfect. And for these windows, Sims team, if you ever hear me, if I could make a request for build by categories, specifically in build mode, if you could be able to select your window or door type by how many tiles they take up, that would save so much time. Like, you can do it for wall height. You can select windows by wall height, but why can't you select them by how many tiles wide they are? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to center this. This is gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so it's a little bit cockeyed on our house. That's fine. Now, does this window have a matcher? I don't even know. We're gonna go with this. It's not exactly what it is, but it's the best we got. So again, that's the theme of this. We're just working with it. I'm not loving any of these doors. Again, if I could just sort by how many tiles wide this has to be, that would be perfect, because I need a door that leads outside that is only 1 tile wide, but I need it to be in this style. And this is a 2 tile wide door. Well, I guess you can do it this way. Okay, so again, that's good enough. That'll actually work in my floor plan. You know what is the perfect back door? The one from Laundry Day. That is my favorite back door. I love that it's just this kind of screened looking door. Ooh, our porch is gonna be so hard to do in The Sims. Oh my goodness, I'm actually not looking forward to this, because there's beams here all throughout. It's just screened in. I guess this is gonna be the best that we have, but it's still not gonna be like the way that it is. Do you know what windows I always use when making a screened in or 3 seasons porch? Cats and dogs windows. Okay, and the trim on our 3 seasons porch is white, so that's pretty representative. Now what door? None of these door heights are the correct height for these windows, so that's gonna drive me insane. This should be a door that has quite a lot of open space on it, and it needs to be 1 tile wide. I think that that's a pretty tall order for base game build by. Ugh, okay, not great. It's super closed. That'll do. We've got this gap here, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay, so perfect. I think we are done with all the doorways and windows of the downstairs. Now, I don't want to give any wallpaper or any flooring, but I do want to give some hints as to what each room is for, because there's a lot of rooms in this house. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the basement. Okay, so bathroom door, guest bedroom door, laundry room door, workout area door. Okay, perfect. Because I think it's pretty unfair to expect her to know the layout of my house. Char lives in the UK, I live in the US. So we have not been to each other's houses. And sort of the logic about how each house is constructed is going to follow the logic of what temperatures we have to face in our climates, what weather patterns to expect, natural disasters, those things. Okay guys, so in here is our dining room. So I'm just gonna put in like base game, no fuss, no muss kind of chairs. So dining room, kitchen, cabinets. Okay. Oh, this is probably closest to our fridge. And then you guys, I am a very lucky lady. I have a ton of cabinet space and counter space. We have a little island that comes out this way. I think we're gonna go ahead and cap it with an end piece. Whoa, that's the wrong one. Okay, capping it with the right end piece. And this area is a little weird in our house. So we'll put in like this, and then on this side, and then this is actually where they decided to put the stove. Ours is actually black, and they decided to put the stove like right in front of this like end cap. I think that that's such weird placement. We have some more cabinet space up here. Yeah, that looks about right. And cabinet space above here. What do we have for hood ranges? We don't really have, we have a range microwave combo, but they don't really have those in The Sims 4. Maybe this guy? Yeah, that'll do. That's kind of perfect. And then this is actually a med area. I am interested to see what she does with this. Then we have our patio chairs and tables. These aren't really it, but they'll do. Our TV is kind of cocked to the side like this. Caddy corner, sit on top. All right, perfect. So that's the gist of what is in our living room. And she gets it, like, okay, this is the living area. Here is an office area. This is actually where my husband works. He is lucky enough to work from home. And we're gonna pop that in here. This is also where I used to work from home. I do not work at that company anymore. It's a happy thing, happy day. He loves it, I just couldn't do it. So we're gonna put in these office chairs. We're gonna put in a computer or two. Perfect. All right, wonderful. Bedrooms are next. Oh, the bed that works the best is not available to me right now. That is, again, that's a-okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead, just pop that one in. That is not the color scheme at all. And then, ooh, kids' beds. I love the kids' room pack. That's what I use to decorate my kids' rooms, but again, it's not available to us. So, all right, we've got, oh, this bed is 3 tiles long. Well, thank goodness it's The Sims, and we can just move the door if we don't like where it is. Okay, how do I signify a closet? Okay, hopefully that's clear that it's a closet. I think I'm gonna do the same thing in the kids' closet room. Oh, there's not enough space. Fun story. Well, actually I can't, so she's gonna be very perplexed by that, and I won't blame her. I was actually looking, I think that the bathroom is actually set up a little bit more like this, but it makes the kids' room too big. Problems. Okay, so let's do the bathroom now. We have a shower tub combo, and we've got ourselves a sink and a toilet. This is not how it's laid out, but I had to do kind of wonky things because of the stairs. So we get the picture. Bathroom, kids' room, mom and dad's room, closet. Yes, okay, perfect. Everything is down here. And then this is our backyard. And although I didn't do any landscaping or put down any sort of outdoor activities, anything like that, I did go ahead and paint the house and give it its correct trim, things like that. I'm interested to see what Char is gonna make of this house, what she will roll on her spinner, and what this very boring kind of suburban house is going to look like at the end of this. Char's random pack makeover of this house will be out in exactly a week from today. And don't miss my reaction video the day after. If you've made it this far in the video, know that I appreciate you so much. Can you go ahead and place a little house emoji down in the comments for me? And tell me how you would renovate your house if you could. Make sure to check out Char's channel, Gaming with Char, for her cast video and her build video of her own sim self and her own home, so that you get a heads up on what I am going to be renovating. I will see you guys in the next one on April Fool's Day, and as always, happy simming.